Good afternoon, ladies. How are you today? Okay, so we're going to be talking about the life you really want. Okay, so how are y'all this afternoon? Um, I need to find this live so that I can see some of the um, comments while I do the video. Hang on. Um, so we're going to be discussing getting the life you really want and hold on, let me silence my phone. Um, okay. So if you're not in the position that you want to be in right now in your life, in your relationship, in your whatever, change has to occur in order for anything else to change. So this is going to be more of a video to help you get to the next level of wherever you are at this time. Okay, so if you're overweight, go to the gym. Watch what you cut your calories. That's step number one. If you keep going backwards and dating men from your past that aren't about anything, block their numbers, delete them. Okay. You have to take steps in order for yourself, to advance. A lot of these ladies keep writing me and they think it's cute. My ex keeps texting me. What do I do? Delete the number, block it. Okay. It's that simple. Y'all act like y'all don't know how to delete and block. Um, well, what does it mean? It means you're stupid. That's what it means. Okay. So I know people want to be loved. I know people want to be, oh, he's thinking about me. No, he's thinking about sex, not you. You're just the one that responded. Okay. So I'm serious. So let's just make sure that if we go backwards, that there's some money back there to collect. Okay. If there's nothing back there to collect, keep moving forward. Um, like seriously. It means you're stupid and it means he wants sex and it means you're dumb enough to still respond to him. Hey, Michaela. So let's keep it moving forward in 2019. Please, thank you. The next thing is if you know you're obese, I'm not even gonna say overweight anymore because a lot of people are overweight, but there's a threshold between being obese and overweight. Okay, you may look overweight, but health wise, you may be obese. So, those of you who are obese, there's no shortcuts. You got to lose some weight until you're at least overweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, overweight is okay, obese is not okay. You're plus size if you're overweight. That's fine. Okay. You thick if you're overweight. But if you're obese, that's not thick and that's not plus size anymore. That's obese. Okay. And you can't steal somebody's man. You can't collect the bag. You can't be a trophy wife if you're obese unless, somebody has a fetish and that's going to be, highly unlikely at that, wealth level of wealth. Okay. So we have to get real with ourselves. We got to get real with ourselves because a lot of people they watch my channel and they watch Michaela's channel and they forgot to watch the mirror and the scale. And they forgot to watch all that other stuff because in their mind, they still look like they looked 20 years ago or 10 years ago. But when you get on that scale and when you get in that mirror, reality hits you quick. Okay. And that's why I always preach if you see yourself slipping, if you have let yourself go, don't let yourself all the way go. Grab yourself and get back to where you need to be, look wise, health wise, whatever. I let myself go. I took myself and I pulled it back. And a lot of people can do that. And I know if I can do it, you can do it. Okay. And there's one thing for me to sit up here and tell you this, and that, but I've been through it. I've already done it. You know, I've been fat. I've been overweight. I've been thinner than this. But the whole point is just to keep moving forward and be real with yourself. No, to stay real. Stay real. Don't be real. Stay real with yourself. Okay, so that's number one. You have to stay real with yourself. Um, you're not going to get the same type of treatment as this girl over here who works out at the gym every 4 times a week or more, who eats broccoli and salmon and watches what she eats and puts lots of energy and effort into her looks and her clothes and her hair and makeup. You're not going to get the same attention if you just roll out the bed, eat a bag of hot Cheetos, and walk around the mall and count that as exercise. You're not going to get the same. Hey, James. You trying to eavesdrop? Oh, nothing. I'm filming live. Anyway. So, I don't think James would have walked over to me if I was... James, would you would have walked over to me if I was fat or obese? Never mind. I was asking you if you would have walked over to me if I was obese with a cute face. Huh? Is that a yes? You're going to say what I want you to say. You're so nice. You don't know the right answer. James, you can answer honestly. He said probably not. That was your vain years? Whatever. Oh. So you would trade me in for a good steady paycheck woman? Not now? Why? He said money and everything. Yes. Okay. I passed the test. Thank you. I'll answer for him. Michaela answered for you. Mickey answered for you. She said, hell no. He said, you always saying stuff. Mm-hmm. You get harassed at work and nobody listens to me. What should I do? Level up. Do what I did and stop working. Work for yourself. That's one of the main reasons I had to quit working. It's because everywhere I go, I get harassed. It's all on TV. People harass people all the time, but especially if it's a family-owned business or a small business, if that corporation has money enough to pay off your lawyer, you ain't gonna get nothing but a bad reputation and not hired again. So just go start your own business, get married, have some kids, and get your money that way. Because that's what I did. People get tired of that. Y'all can get my book. My ebook is down in the description box below on Amazon.com. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free. So y'all go download that and read my ebook, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Now I work from home in my blog. See? Sure, a rich guy wants to go to his house and always lonely. About 55 claims he hate going out. He just don't want to be seen in public with you. Tell him, James. If a man don't want to take you out and he only wants you to come over his house, does that mean he doesn't want to be seen in public with you? Are you in there? He must have left the room. It means he doesn't want to be in public with you. Okay. Do you recommend press-on nails? I used to have press-on nails in the beginning of my level up, and they are helpful when you don't have time or a lot of, if you don't want to commit to like nails, just make sure you use that super glue so they don't be popping off. Right. Can you please send me info on how to enter the Level Up group in Costa Rica? Oh, you're from Costa Rica. Okay. I'm going to do a whole video on that when I'm ready to let a bunch of people in very soon. Okay. Just stay tuned. I'll even put it in the title. You got my book yesterday, Antoinette? Thank you so much. Okay, so the next thing to change and get the life you want is to start. You got to write stuff down. You got to make goals. If you don't have anything to reach for, then you'll get distracted. And I've talked about this so many times. I don't care where you write it. You can put it on your computer, laptop, phone, mirror, sticky note, but you have to put something down on paper, because if you don't see something every day or have something to work towards, chances are you're going to forget it and start doing something else. Okay. I make my goals. I used to write them down more. I need to start doing that again because I have new goals this year. But last year I made goals and I reached all of them. This year I'm going to reach all of them again. So that's what you have to do. You got to put them down till you reach them. And once you reach them, you make more. You don't stop. For me, it was, I had bought some pants that were too small by accident, and I didn't take them back. I kept them. That was another form of a goal in order to fit them. I kept them in my closet, still had the tag on them, could have took them back. But now I fit them. So any type of goal you have, keep going towards it until you reach it. Don't stop. If you keep messing up, then you need to check your discipline. Check your discipline, because that means you don't care enough about yourself to reach your own goal that you made for yourself to better your life. And then you can't really blame anyone else because it's all you. It's all you. So make sure you're doing that. Also, like, if you're with someone that you don't think you need to be with anymore, start making plans. Not discussion, but you start making plans to secure yourself so that you can do what you need to do and get out without a big old mess. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people write me and they don't know how to leave and this, and that. Secure yourself so you can leave. Then go and do what you need to do. Okay? Because y'all keep writing me, and the only, oh, I don't want to be with him anymore, but I don't have a job. Well, there's your answer. Go get a job. Or I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, but he pays all the bills. Okay, well, find out how you can pay all your bills. So you can't just think I have the magical answer for that. What are you going to do? The answers are logical, right? Yay. Okay. Next thing, start, like I always say, dress for the life you want, make friends for the life you want, use the environment around you to create the life you want, Stop hanging out in places if you don't want to be there. If you don't want to be in that lifestyle anymore, stop hanging around certain places and areas of town if that's not the lifestyle you want to continue. You got to change. Change creates more change, which leads you to the life you possibly want. Okay? Most people stay stuck because they don't want to come outside of their comfort zone. They stay stuck because, oh, I know this. This is familiar. This is easy. I don't have to do anything, and that's why they stay very stuck. And it's because they don't want to change, because they feel like they're not going to fit in, because they don't have everything in place just yet. It doesn't matter if you don't have everything in place. As long as you're moving towards it and working towards it, eventually it will all get in place. But if you use that as an excuse as to why you're not changing, then you'll never get there, and you'll never fit in, and you'll never be in place. And it's not really about fitting in. It's about you being comfortable in a certain life, a certain area, a certain lifestyle, whatever. So it's not about what other people think. It's about how you feel about yourself, because people are always going to think something anyway, So you got to make sure you feel good about it. Okay. If like you got a friend that's always dumping problems on you, that's not your friend. You need to start charging them for counseling. You need to let them lay down on your couch and charge them $150 an hour. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If they come at you with all these problems, like, okay, here, go sit on the couch. You got insurance? I'll take that too. I take Cash App. It's gonna be $150 for this first hour. Then you might get a discount to 125. When they're gonna look at you crazy, I'm like, what do you mean? Look, I'm not your therapist, and if I have to sit here and listen to this, you're gonna pay me. Okay? Because a lot of people they just want you to listen to their problems because nobody else cares. And that should tell you right then and there that it's a waste of your time since nobody else care either. And that may sound harsh, but you're wasting precious time and, you know, they know how to fix their own problem. They already know the answer. They just want somebody to sit in the pity party with them. Okay? Because if you start telling them the answer, they're going to be mad. Oh, you just a hater. Well, you don't understand. Well, then why are you bothering to tell me? You know, if you complain about somebody, oh, he cheated again for the 13th time. I don't know what to do. You know what to do. All right. So you have a coworker like that. Start charging her. Every time she come in your office, you got to pay you at least $10 to enter into that door because you already know she's going to drain you of $10 worth of energy. That's what I would do. James in there laughing, probably. You have friends like that, James? I said, do you have friends like that? Friends that always tell you all their problems and drain your energy. No. He said only one person he knows talk about his issue. He said guys don't do that. Yeah, y'all have to make us think everything is okay so we don't do what? So we don't leave. Hmm. Yep. God constantly complaining is a real problem. Mm, a yeah, I don't react at all. Just stare at the dead in the eyes. Are you done? Or just let them go on for like 10 minutes and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight," or, um, if I had clicked send on that order online that I had to shop, when I was shopping, I don't know if I clicked purchase. Then they're gonna be mad. Let them talk and just act like you didn't even pay attention. Mhm. I think when people talk to each other, they should be spreading advice, good news, helpful, beneficial information, or just being social with each other. I don't think you should be a dumping ground for anybody. That's not like a real friend. You know, you want to leave happy and happy. You don't want to be like, you got to leave like, oh, well, you know, that was fun. Hmm. There should be a mandatory therapy for folks. Insurance pays for it. Shoot, go get some if you have insurance. Um, Another thing is, also you gotta if you have kids or if you live with somebody or you have a family member that's close to you and you're on a mission or you're trying to change things, let everybody know that you're trying to change what you're trying to do. Um, and if they're supportive, it'll be easier. But if they're not supportive, then you know to prepare to, kind of do it on your own and jump the hurdles that will be presented. So you can't use them as an excuse anymore. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, thank you, S.A. Hewitt, for the donation. A lot of people come over here and they say, well, what if your parents don't like that you're level up? Well, you should have already been prepared for that and had something in a, mentally to block that out. Okay. You got to be prepared no matter what, who is for you, as long as you have the ambition to see it through, you know, just prepare for whatever obstacles come your way. And then when they get in your way, you already know what to do. Okay. And you won't take it personally. It won't get you down because you already know they're not going to support you because you already heard their opinion when you started talking about this is what I'm getting ready to do, A, B, C, and D. You're going to hear their bad opinion and you can prepare not to really care after that point. Because when you become successful or when you get the life you want, then all that's going to change. Okay. All those opinions are going to change. I knew you was going to do it. Okay. So stop listening to other people. Listen to yourself. The only people you should be listening to are the people that are where you need to be or where you want to be. You listen to them because they can help you get there. Never take advice from somebody you wouldn't trade places with. That's all. That's my motto. You know, like, unless they in prison and you trying to stay out of prison, that maybe that's, that's the only example. Or unless they broke and they told you how they got broke and what not to do. Those are the only situations like that when they're trying to warn you so you don't end up in their situation. But if they're trying to give you advice and they don't have what they're giving you advice on, but they claim they know how to get it, you know, maybe they do. Maybe they've had it before. But if they've never had it before and they don't have it now, then chances are they probably still trying to get it or don't really know the formula. Okay. The only reason you should be making up a sob story is y'all know why. Right. Hey, I'm being screamed at to cosign for a massive purchase. He has a friend who's advising him. Is he? I'm pausing, and I have to put this on because I'm about to go on. Hey James, if somebody is screaming at somebody to co-sign for something, what would you do if you didn't want to co-sign? He said, "Don't co-sign." It's that simple. It's a big responsibility. Mm. Um, James said, "Why is that person in the position to need a co-signer anyway?" Hmm. Right. Okay. So James said he shouldn't need a co-signer, or they should need a co-signer. Um, when are you and James going to do another video together? I don't know. James, you want to do a video? Sounds like he's a dusty. Yeah, the dude that needs a co-signer. Shua does not have friends. Michaela's my friend. I don't have associates. Filler people. I don't have those people in my life. Mhm. Co-signing will start your financial demise. Someone says. Hmm. Janet, sure, is it possible to settle with a man of means when you have 4 kids? If a lot of people do it, you just have to be like, you gotta choose the right person. You gotta have this on point. Okay. It's all the formula. My mom did it, but they were grown. By the time she got married again, her most of her kids were old. Mhm. Mhm. There are older women going around YouTube in the comments trying to convince younger women to stay with their dusty broke men. Thanks, Sheila. What? Oh, thanks for what I do. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. You're married, your fiance and you are discussing what he will gift me after marriage, such as a nose job and new car. Well, that's nice. I mean, those two things go together, I guess. New car and a nose job. I don't know. Nobody gonna recognize you, girl. Gonna be anyway. Um, hey, Kardashian got all of the Kardashians. Most of them got nose jobs and new cars too. Say, why not you, right? But they looked good before, so it doesn't. It's all what you want. How do you get? Mm, how do I get out of paying utility bill? I don't have to know your situation. We gotta know your whole situation. Hmm. You lost 9 pounds, Ashu. Congratulations. The first 9 pounds is easy. The second 9 pounds is easier. That's what I did. You make small goals. Oh, I'm gonna lose 2 pounds. 2 pounds is easy to lose. Then you make another goal. I'm gonna lose 2 more pounds every week. Make a new goal. Don't say I'm gonna lose 80 pounds. No, I'm gonna lose 2 pounds. I'm gonna lose 2 pounds. I'm gonna lose 2 pounds until it equals up at the end to your goal. I think most people overwhelm themselves with a giant number that seems impossible, but everybody can lose 2 pounds in a week. You know, so that's what I do. Small, small goals, little goals, even if it's 1 pound. I don't care. Start somewhere. If you slip up and eat hot wings, that's fine. Just cut your calories the next day. You know, that's easy. I love women that pull their weight in the relationship. That's wonderful. No comment. 2 meals a day. Why do people have all the guilt if he's offering a bag or married? Take it. Da, da, da. Yeah. I think people are trained to feel guilty for stuff that's supposed to be normal. It's called programming. So you just been programmed. That's all. You got to unprogram yourself. Because, if somebody programs someone, like, when a kid does something when they're a baby, they don't know it's bad until someone tells them it's bad. Then they start feeling guilty when they do it again and get caught. But they didn't know it was bad before. So they was just programmed that something was bad, even if though it's not really bad. Running around naked as a child, it's cute, fine. Then when they get a little older, oh, ooh, you're naked. They make you feel guilty for running around naked, like it's something wrong. But and outside your house is wrong. But that's just an example of programming guilt. Um, mhm. This is comedy to normal people. Mm, normal people must be very bored. I feel sorry for normal people then. And when you say normal, what is normal? The normal that you were programmed to be, or the normal from, because this is my normal. Mhm. What's normal for you? Normal is how you grew up, obviously. Okay. Normal is what you make it. Like, this is my norm. Just like if somebody did grow up poor, that's not their norm. Once they get older and make their own norm, so you make your own norm. Your norm may be getting up, turning around in a circle and chanting, um, naked in the sunlight. That might be your normal. Somebody else, their normal might be getting up, taking a shower, shaving, getting ready for work, sitting in traffic. That might be their normal. Another person's normal, maybe, figure out what they're going to wear so they can rob the convenience store. That might be their normal. So everybody's normal is different. hmm But the whole point is to make your own normal the way you want it to be, the way you want your normal to be, right? hmm Am I going to make another book in the future? Perhaps. Who want to be my ghostwriter? I'll give you a few videos and I'll let y'all ghostwrite it. I said, okay, I want y'all make these 3 videos into one book. Go. Hey, now I need a serious one. Somebody serious. Um, when do all the rich women hang out? Turn over. Where? James, I don't know. At the mall, at Starbucks, at the mall, at Sephora during the daytime. hmm There's a music producer that wants to be serious and says he will pay all my bills and get me a condo. How do I speed up the process? Get the keys of the deed. Tell them you need it now. Your lease is expiring. hmm Shoot, why do you never stick to the topic of your video? Because it's my channel and I do what I want. That's why. Because I'm answering people's questions. And I always say, if you come in late, you probably already missed the meat of the video, which is probably the first 30 minutes. After that, it's mostly questions and banter. So if you came late, you can wait and then watch it from the beginning. And there will be the meat of the video. Now, I always say that. I'm not going to talk about the same thing for hours. So am I a tranny? No, you got the wrong channel, but I can direct you to a tranny's channel if that's what you're here looking for. Belly button, wound hole, if that's what your thing is. I definitely can direct you to a few channels. Sorry to disappoint, but they They won't be in the military because Trump done put a ban on that. So if you're thinking about looking there, they're not there anymore. Um, that name though, yeah, they knew how to name themselves properly, didn't they? Um, hmm Stop talking about your mama belly button. No, I don't. I don't do moderators. I like to get them. Y'all know I love getting people. That's what I live for. Hmm If I don't have a troll, I'm disappointed. Like seriously, I'm like, dang, I just a waste of time. Didn't even get a troll today. He's paying homage to his mother, of course. I remind you of your mom. Oh, that's wonderful. Belly button, I remind you of your mother. That's so sweet. She must be a nice lady. Anyway, so the whole point is to keep moving in the direction you want to go to, go into the life you want to be in, whether it be like, start somewhere, it don't matter where. Get some new bed sheets, get a new comforter, get a bed frame if your mattress is still on the floor. If your mattress is on the floor, you if you over the age of 18 and 19 and your mattress is on the floor, your life needs to be going in a better direction. Okay? We're not gonna put up with that in 2019. Bed rails cost like $10. Okay? And I got some in my garage for free if you want them. Okay? You can find them at Goodwill. You can find them in the dumpster, most likely. Okay? If your mattress is still on the floor in 2019, we need to have some major improvements in your life. Okay? There's no excuse for that as for a grown person. Somebody said Craigslist. Exactly. Okay. Um, and I see a lot of like people that's on Instagram and taking pictures and stuff, and I see the background. I see their background. Their hair costs more than their furniture. We're not doing that. Okay. Even if you have to go to Goodwill and get you some furniture, we're not gonna do that this year. Okay. Even if you gotta order from wish.com and put that stuff together and don't set nothing on top of it, you're gonna have to have something in your background that costs more or look like it costs more than your hair. Okay. We're not gonna do that this year. Um, your environment is a reflection of how you're gonna treat yourself too. So we gotta improve that environment. You can't like in Sephora and in the beauty supply shop, spending all this money. And then when you go home, you feel like trash all over again because your mattress is on the floor and you see roaches scattering everywhere. That's not going to help your self esteem either. So, what you have to do is fix everything. You got to fix where you live. You got to fix what you're looking at in your environment. You got to fix, how you dress, how you talk, walk, how you look, because it all starts there from within, then your environment, and then where you go and where you hang out. But it has to start at home. And you teach your kids that when they grow up, they won't have anything less. You know, you teach your kids it's okay to have a mattress on the floor, or it's okay to not have, furniture, but just a bed and a TV. That's what they're going to grow up and do. And so you have to teach them there's a way to live a good life. And even if you have to budget yourself, even if you have to go to thrift stores or Goodwill or borrow from, furniture from somebody that has too much furniture. Y'all know them old people that got a house full of furniture, always trying to give stuff away. Go get it. You know, shoot, even dumpster diving sometimes. If you could dumpster dive, and have a couch, hopefully nobody died on it, but You'll have something to sit on besides the floor or your mattress. Okay. Just get you some disinfectant, get you a steamer, get you a bottle of bleach and stuff. Fix it up. I don't care. We're not going to do that in 2019. Figure it out. Okay. Have some dishes. Okay. I know a lot of you ladies and gentlemen are young, but a lot of y'all, when you come over somebody's house, you don't have dishes. Like, have some dishes. You can get dishes at Goodwill too. Okay. Have a proper glass, a proper wine glass, a proper coffee cup, you know. So when people come over, you can offer them a drink, you know. Would you like some coffee? Would you like some tea? Would you like some drinks? Would you like this? Always have something to offer somebody if you're going to invite people over your house. You know, even if it's from the Dollar Tree coffee mug section, it don't matter. You know, don't offer them, you know, a little plastic cup from Chuck E. Cheese because they're not going to take you serious after that. Okay. So I don't, you know what? It is a shame that I have to teach this, but you have no idea how some people live. Okay. Okay. Even if you don't have people over, have it for yourself. You know, because if you're used to dining on dishes, cups, you know, coffee cups, glasses, or whatever, that's what you're going to expect in the future, right? You won't settle for less. You won't settle for less. So do that for you and your kids if you have kids. Okay. Um, Chuck E. Cheese. You have Chuck E. Cheese cups? Throw them things away, Michaela. Unless your kids drinking out of them. I know you wouldn't serve me in that, so you good. I'm talking about if you serving grown people with your Chuck E. Cheese cups. You know what I mean. Okay. Right. See, y'all got them Chuck E. Cheese cups. James keep throwing them out. Every time we get a little plastic cup, he throw it out. He done throw so many of my cups out, I'm mad. You won't even let me be. I'll never forgive you, James. But the cabinet looks better. Yeah. Okay. My Little Pony cups. That's fine when you have little kids. Serve your kids only in those cups. That's fine. Y'all know what I mean. I'm talking about like when you get older or your kids are old enough to drink out of real cups. Get rid of those plastic cups. Crate and Barrel, the best. Hey, that's a nice store. Mm, any tips on the pastor scam? The pastor scam. You don't have to scam no pastor. They they really willing and able go to any church. When I was a mortician, mm-mm. Uh, I do a little carpentry work out back in my workshop on my spare time. Oh, that's nice. I saved you from a lifelong mistake. Oh, good, Morgan. I'm glad I could help you. Williams Sonoma. Ooh, I used to love that store. They're overpriced though, but I still love this store. You can get the same stuff at TJ Maxx or Home Goods for half the price, and get you some dishes and some matching rugs or whatever. Right? You're not happy in your marriage. You're still working on yourself at the moment. My husband wants to go overseas to meet his parents for the first time, and I'm not sure if I should go. I have to know that whole situation because I'm suspicious of everything. I have to know what country. You know what I mean? If he plans on coming back. Dubai and Pakistan. I'd go to Dubai, but I'd skip. I said, "Oh, you go have a good time. I'm gonna stay in Dubai. See you on the way back." Somebody said, "Don't do it." Mm, they have FaceTime now. You can meet them on FaceTime or fly them here. They need a vacation. How to spice up my 20s? Spice it up. Do what you want to do. You're 20. Make sure you're going to live the life you want before you settle down, get married, and have kids. Make sure you do all that stuff. You want to travel, you can go. You want to go overseas. You want to go Hawaii. You want to get drunk and be free and do whatever you want. Go do that before you settle down. His priority are his parents. Then you need to make him. You need to make yourself a priority. Winter. If you're not the priority, then you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? It's just the truth. If you're not the priority, then you ain't doing it right. You need to get more leveled up. You need to make sure that he knows that you can replace him at any given time. Because if you don't, something's always going to be the priority, you know. So get yourself together all the way. You'll be fine. See where you cheated on your husband and left him because I read Young and Dumb. Should because you wed Young and Dumb. Should I try to get him back or leave him alone? Girl, leave him alone. Don't move backwards. It's too late. Men don't accept cheaters back. And if they do, your life will be a hell, living hell. Um, so you don't want to be going backwards and suffering. Um, you're you're scared of running into an old cycle. There's cycles everywhere. Um, and not all cycles are going to be cycled towards you. You might not be the one that they want to be cycled with. You might be the exception to the rule. Don't y'all watch Criminal Minds? Some cycles have a full wife, family, kids, and then they just go be cycled with someone else. Okay? So you might not trigger his cycle. Anyway, you might not. Because a lot of the times people want to take their cycle out on people that they feel deserve it. Like I was watching TV and there was like there's all these Uber attacks, like Uber drivers attacking people. 1,000, no, 1,200 cases a week of people working for Uber attacking people. I'm like, that's why I have a car. I don't have to take Uber. Yeah, it's on the news. I'm not like not taking those chances. At least if you get a limo, because sometimes if you're going to be out and about just cruising around, get a town car or a limo. At least you can sue their company. At least somebody opening the door for you. At least you're riding around in style, right, Mickey? Right, shoot. So you can call them little mom and pop limo companies and get you a nice limo to take you around. So yeah, I think they only charge like 100 bucks an hour, but hey, they can drive you everywhere. Better, and if somebody else is paying for it, why not? Right? Someone says Uber black car. Right. Get the expensive Uber. So always carry a shank. or a taser. Mhm. Mhm. A limo, LOL, come on, Shira, ain't nobody doing that. You'd be surprised how just go do your research. It's not that expensive, especially if it's during the week and if it's like a mom and pop limo company. And plus, Uber done got out of their business, so they're gonna be desperate. And sometimes you can bargain with them. Be like, well, how about 50? Sure. See? hmm Some of y'all better get in sugar daddy quick because they're going to stop your food stamps in March. They're stopping food stamps in March, really? Someone says level up now. Yeah, I noticed at Kroger, like the grocery store where I live, they're starting to make food boxes for the local food pantry, and you can donate for people that's going to be affected or that are affected by the government shutdown or whatever. So, yeah, better start trying to figure out something because that's not going to be around forever. hmm And I understand if you're like handicapped or you can't do nothing or you can't figure out how to get it, but some people got to figure out how to get past that. hmm So that's real. I thought that was a lie about food stamps. I don't know if that's a lie. James, are they cutting off food stamps in March? Have you heard on the news or something? Because I don't watch it. He said there was a bill proposed, but it hasn't gone through Congress. Okay. Because he be watching the news. hmm They say James know everything. James is the new Siri. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this video, but y'all have a good day. I'm probably gonna come back on my other channel. But remember, keep moving forward. Make your goals. Don't let anybody stop you. Prepare for obstacles in advance. So when they come, you can't turn it into an excuse. And make small goals if you're one of those people that, can't see long-term goals. Make your little small goals. Oh, this week I'm going to um start making lists for all the things I need for my business. Oh, this week I'm going to start, throwing out all my old clothes that don't look good on me or look crazy or ratchet. Make a little, like, do 2 things a week if you're a procrastinator, but be doing something. Okay. Um, and once you get in the habit of it, pretty soon, it'll come easier and you'll do more on purpose. Okay. So that's the gist of the video today. Move forward, make yourself and your environment and your life the way you want it on purpose. No one's supposed to help you unless they offer you help. You can't make an excuse because of how you was raised, ABCD. Nobody cares. Like, they really don't. All they care about is how you get to where you need to go. Okay. So make sure you doing what you got to do, because excuses, no one cares. I know. Okay. It's just a cop out. Unless, because there's people that don't have arms or legs and they paint and sell their paintings on Etsy and stuff and got more than some people with arms, legs, and an education. Okay. So make sure you're not using excuses to get out of moving forward, because nobody cares. Don't nobody care. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Bye.